everyone. Welcome to my channel. Crystal Lynn here. I am super excited to be back with you guys again today with the message Unconditional Love has to share with us. Message number 9 today. Tuning into love. I'm so grateful you're here. If this resonates for you, I'd love to hear it, and definitely subscribe and follow along, because Unconditional Love, it wants to speak the truth to all of us so that we can fully step into alignment and manifest the life we came here to live. So let's get on with today's reading. It is amazing. It has been amazing every day, and I really felt like today's reading was a lesson in what a true unconditional loving foundation looks like in our life, and how important it is, because everything we do is built on the foundation. And if our foundation is strong, if it's true love, it's respect, honor, courage, strength, it's going to last for years and years. It will be the legacy that we leave behind. If it's built on lies and manipulation and deceit and grief and betrayal and abuse and all of these things, it's going to crumble every single time. And so I really feel this is important in not just manifesting our physical reality, but, well, it all goes together, because true abundance comes from true unconditional love, because that's where you receive the richness of it all. That's where it gives it meaning. Love gives everything meaning. So I'm going to get into it, you guys. Today's card was the King of Pentacles. Okay. And I pulled this card I actually pulled this card on for the very first message, I believe. I'll have to go back and look, but I pulled it again, and I really believe this energy is representative of a true unconditional loving foundation that's solid, that's lasting, that your children, your grandchildren, the generations that come after you, your family legacy is like, this is what you want to, this is the goal right here. So the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, this is interesting because yesterday we got the, what did we have yesterday? Oh my goodness, you guys. Having a moment, yeah. The Emperor. That's right, we had the Emperor, which is a father figure energy, and the King of Pentacles, he's that as well. He is a father figure. He is very wise. He has lots of advice and knowledge and experience. What I'm downloading or intuiting from this card today, though, specifically, is that true abundance comes from within, and it all starts within. You will never attain true abundance until you find it within yourself. So right now, this message is telling me that a lot of us are wanting to build a solid foundation. We want to tune into unconditional love. We want joy. We want happiness. We just don't know what we need to do. So the King of Pentacles is here today to teach us what it is we need to tune into to build this solid foundation that's going to be lasting, that's going to be soul fulfilling, that's going to be fulfilling your purpose, the generations to come. So the King of Pentacles is all about worldly success. And I apologize, you guys, there's boats going by every river here in Southern Oregon. Jet skis and boats. So everywhere I go, it's summertime. So this is ultimate fulfillment. This is wealth. This is material wealth, spiritual wealth. He's covered in the grapes and the vines, and he's got he's sitting on the throne. He's got all this lushness around him of the material world. He's holding his pentacle. He's very serious about his finances. He is very focused on his finances. He's very preoccupied. He's very proud of his financial gain, because he's gained his finances through hard work, through his experience, through his expertise, through trial and error. He likes to do things in his own way. He knows what works for him. He's tried and tested everything, and he really knows what he's doing. He's very good at what he does, and what he does brings him financial success. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, as far as career or whatever it is that you're thinking about, this is definitely a good sign to focus on that and hone in on that. It brings him great joy in his work, and because of that, it brings him great financial reward. He loves to be a provider. He loves to be very generous with his with all of his possessions, really. But with that, he is also very discerning, you know, and it's all about unconditional love. He's got his boundaries up. He's got his castle back here. He's built this castle himself from scratch through, you know, his hard work, his determination, his strategies, his planning, and he really pours his heart into building this foundation. So he's earned all of this richness. He's earned all of this. And so in return, though, he's very generous. He's very, he just embodies unconditional love and that solid foundation. So it's a card for material success, yes, but it's also a card for success on all levels. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to say. It's also, this is also a man who's reached the pinnacle. He's reached the pinnacle of his financial, you know, his financial achievements, and he's no longer required to struggle. Everything comes to him effortlessly because of all of the planning that he's put into place, because he likes to do things right the first time. He's really deserving of everything that he has. He's also very appreciative of everything that he has, and he's very responsible with his finances. You know, he's very, very mindful and conscientious of the choices he makes, how he chooses to spend his money, but he also understands and recognizes the importance of enjoying your life and you know, exchanging that money for experiences and, you know, creating a better home life and all of these things. So this is a wonderful card for embodying not just the material financial abundance, but also, you know, thinking about what this material and financial abundance provides for your life. Is it bringing you joy? Are you able to, you know, live in the home of your dreams and be surrounded with the things you love and go and do wonderful things with the people you love? Or are you just, you know, is your money being spent for bills and, you know, expenses and things that you don't really want to pay for, and you're not really receiving that spiritual soul fulfillment, heart fulfillment? So this is a really beautiful omen, and, you know, it's telling me that it's time to start building our foundations on unconditional love so that they're solid and they're lasting. And, you know, you right now are embodying this energy. And so just definitely acknowledge yourself for that, and I think it's great. Unconditional love is really trying to get this message through. So let's read the follow-up cards, you guys. So the next card I pulled from the Ascended Masters deck is the Teacher card. Teacher. And so this is pronounced Maha Kohan Ragoksi, and he was a teacher. And this reading is actually what I'm picking up on, is that through building a solid foundation based on unconditional love, you are beginning to be a natural teacher just through your living example. And so it's very, very cool that we pulled this card today, because it's just super cool. So this card is about learning and teaching. You've learned a lot from your experiences and relationships, and now it's time to pass that knowledge along to others. Your current situation is bringing you opportunities for spiritual growth and teaching you some important life lessons. As soon as you understand and accept these lessons, old patterns will drop away and be replaced by wonderful new experiences. This card may be for me, y'all, but I hope it's for you as well. And, you know, I think we're all teachers. So, anyways, the additional meanings for this card is life. This person or situation is bringing you important life lessons. Ask yourself, what's the blessing that this situation has brought me? Your life purpose involves teaching. Forgive a teacher from your past. You are urged to teach others. Maha Kohan Regoksi. They have the pronunciation in there because look at his name. Oh, it's so hard for me to pronounce some of these names. He's also known as Master Regoksi, or the Divine Director. Is regarded as a great spiritual teacher whose students include Saint Germain. He's very involved with world government leaders, intuitively guiding them toward peaceful resolutions. Call upon Regoksi for help with esoteric learning, spiritual teaching, or efforts toward world peace. And this goes along with the King of Pentacles as well, because, you know, he teaches by his example, you know, and maybe that's what this is trying to tell us, is that, you know, he teaches by example, through his example. And that's really the only way to teach people, you guys, because it's like, you know, do as I say, not as I do. I mean, we know that phrase is long, you know, it doesn't work anymore. So the next card I pulled, of course, was Strength, Mountain Strength, from the Earth Magic deck. And this is a time to really hone into your strength, to really be strong, to really stay true to your guns. You know, do you really want this solid foundation? Unconditional love is not, it's not a walk in the park. If you choose unconditional love, it takes tremendous strength. It takes tremendous strength to do the right thing, to heal, to admit that we made mistakes, to forgive ourselves, to, you know, stop justifying things, and to really ask ourselves, you know, do we want to be happy or do we want to be right? And that takes a lot of strength. And I know right now I'm really tuning into my strength. I don't know if you guys have picked up on it, but my energy is just so emotional today. I'm very emotional today. And so this card is beautiful. I actually pulled these cards this morning before my day started, so I just found it interesting that this card actually really helped me today. So the massiveness of the mountain in this image, bearing the blankets of snow as spectacular hues from the sun reflect its body, evokes a sense of impenetrable and immovable strength and stature. A mountain's quiet, resolute immensity leaves us in awe and inspires us to reach for greater heights, yet it can also pose challenges. The firm base of the mountain evolves to the narrower crest in its attempt to reach the sky. More daring individuals become enamored by the peak and see it as something to conquer, although it can never be truly conquered. When the mountain feels threatened in some way or simply shrugs its shoulders, the strength exhibited can wreak havoc for all beings caught on its skin. It makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded to the earth, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant. We pulled the vigilance card yesterday. Stone people. But not to the point of fear or paranoia. You stay out of the fear. It's strength. This is a follow-up from yesterday. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. I feel it, y'all. I feel it. I definitely am feeling like it's a time to just really hone in on your strength, and because a lot of us are waking up to our life purpose. This is from the angels, and I just, you know, it really takes a lot of courage to step into who you really are and your power and your life purpose. That's why spiritual teachers, you know, a lot of people don't understand until they've reached a certain point in their journey. You know, and we start seeking the truth, and we start wanting to know what's going on, and, you know, it all has to do with our life purpose and why we're here. And each of us have our own purpose, and it's each of our responsibility to find out what that is for ourselves, because no one can tell us what it is. No one walks in our shoes. So the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. This card comes as a reminder that you needn't struggle to find your life purpose. Don't worry about how to make good money in a meaningful career. Don't concern yourself with quitting or starting jobs or professions. Instead, follow the path of your natural desires, talents, and passions, with the full intention of bringing joy to yourself and others. Your life purpose doesn't need to be defined or pinpointed. It's a process, not a category. Give all worries about money or career to God and the angels. You're on the right path toward your life's purpose. Focus on one step at a time with respect to your life's purpose and release fears about the future to the angels. What you're doing right now is part of your life's purpose. So I just thought this was beautiful, you guys, because you truly, in order to fulfill your life's purpose, you need to have a solid foundation, and that requires unconditional love. And you know, the King of Pentacles, he's very generous because he absolutely loves what he's doing, and he knows that what he does never runs out of energy. He never runs out of that creative power, his spirit. He's always tuned in. You know, he has his ducks in a row. He's, you know, accumulated all of his wealth and richness because of his determination, because of his, you know, intelligence, and really tuning into his mental strength, his clarity, his intuition, his spiritual guidance. You know, he's on point, and you know, this is what we want. This is what we want. And as we become more in alignment with who we are, everything we want comes to us. We begin to embody this. It becomes effortless. You know, our life purpose is effortless. And I know this is part of my life purpose, even though I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. All I know is that love has called me to share its message. I know I've always known that I'm here to share love in whatever it is I do, and this calling within me is coming from my spirit, and it's strong every day. It just says you need to do this, and it feels right, and it's fun, and I'm going for it, and hopefully it's benefiting. You know, I know it is, and I know it will. And I'm just grateful to share this journey with you guys. I'm gonna do some behind the scenes videos for my vlog, and you know, today was just a highly emotional day for me as I'm awakening, and my intuition is like heightening. I think there's just so much that I feel that isn't mine, and I'm learning to discern what's mine and what isn't, and also to let my emotions move through me instead of holding on to them. And it has been a wild ride, so I'm going to share more of that in my personal vlog. And but other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you're enjoying these readings. I'd love to hear your feedback, your comments. Definitely subscribe, and I'm just grateful to share this with you. So glad you're here, and until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So much love. Mwah. Be strong, be vigilant, make it happen. Love you guys. Peace out.